So these are the harnesses we use to run the dogs on the dog powered go-kart. So I usually put Jags on first. Come on, Jag. Come on. Oh, he comes right over. He's a good boy. You're a good boy, Jag. Slip right over. Again, this is a rough wear harness, probably locally available somewhere near where you're at, because they're in most hiking, high-end pet stores, boutique-like pet stores, etc. And they're really nice because if your dog's a chewer, Jag's not. I just think it's one of the most comfortable harnesses. And since he's a little sensitive, I use it for that. But if you can see there, the buckle is sheltered by the fabric. And for him, that's a nice feature. For the next dog I'm about to show you, it's a necessary feature because he will chew. Actually, it's for the third dog, because the second one I'm going to put Zorro on. I have my method the way I do this, because going to the hierarchy order, if I put Zorro's on next, usually Zorro will back off when I'm done, and Chase, because he wants to be so dominant, will be easier to put on. If I put Chase's on first, Zorro is less likely to come to me. It's a little bit more work. And that's all the hierarchy. It has nothing to do with the harness. This is a Kong harness available in most pet stores. And I like this because it's got metal buckles. Hi, good boy. And the metal buckles make it really nice for a dog that would chew. Again, Zorro's, hi, good boy. I love you too. He's giving me kisses. Actually, we do have an issue with this harness. This got smushed somewhere. Hey, Chris, can you, this buckle on here got a little smushed. And we have extra harnesses with us. But see how this got smushed? This buckle? Can you open that back up?
Oh, we did that.
Did you? So, let me put Chase's on first. And Chase is right here. Again, using the rough wear harness because he is a chewer. See how Zorro's going to back off now? That's yielding to a more dominant dog, who is Chase. That's what I was talking about. I wanted to put his on first, but we'll get it on. Boys are repairing that harness because the metal buckle that I like so much probably got run over when we were shuffling things around. Happens occasionally. Chase's harness goes on real easy. Again, this cushioned area keeps the buckle off him, which irritates him, or doesn't really irritate him, makes him aware of it, so he wants to chew it when we stop. And by the way, I do feel this. Sometimes you feel these straps and they can be twisted. So a lot of times when people first put harnesses on, they don't unhook them because they sometimes forget in which order they put them on. And if you do that and you have buckles hanging below the dog, you don't know where it goes, it can become a problem hooking them up if you don't know how harnesses work and if you're not used to them. That's just the way it goes till you learn. Is that possible or no?
Yes.
I have another one if it's not.
Right.
So did you guys run over it or something?
We ran over it.
You did? Okay.
What happened is I put it on top
The
of
tire,
the
and he backed up. Yep,
We
yep.
were in a hurry in the car.
Yep. I probably have another one if it's...
We might have it there. Just hang it in here, buddy. Take a couple minutes.
Okay. Make sure the buckle goes in. So we have extra harnesses hanging. Sometimes they're in the box.
That might be right. This was supposed to look like it. Gotta come over a little more.
Got extra harnesses back there.
Give us a minute, big guy.
Sure. So I'll give you a quick tour. The dogs, now it's a little warm out here, but remember I run my dogs all year long. There's the Jagster. Using sometimes misting systems that I've developed, and also just being real cognizant of everything, the weather, having these fans in the truck. It's not warm enough that we have to roll the windows up, but we do have the fans working and the air working, but we're kind of decadent. Leave the windows open, let the fan go, let the windows be down, but it's all good. Princess is the oldest. She's right there. I know it's hard to see her through the glass. And should be ready here any minute. Yeah, maybe I ought to get one. Yeah, don't have the same kind, I don't think. See if you can grab me those back there, Jim, on that carabiner. Oop, you okay, buddy? Let me see them before I show you which one. Actually, that red one, that Kong one, I don't know what size that is. So, the gray one. Let me see before I tell you. Sorry. Okay, so I've got to check these sizes. It's good?
He's got it.
It's good? Okay. Let me see it, bud.
You might have to put it, you might take it first,
If I've got, always check the size here. Yeah, that's the largest one I got, actually. Yeah, they're not the... You got it, Chris?
Yeah. I just want to put a little bit of this rubber tape on it.
Okay. Let me see the other harnesses you got, Jimmy. I don't think these are the right style. These are what they call kind of like polka harnesses or Seiko card harnesses. Okay, so okay, that's good. It's a little sharp on that edge.
It just
Keeps it
split.
Yeah.
It's not weak. I just being ever cautious.
Yep. That's a good thing. Rubber tape's nice.
Check, see. I need to put a
Good?
Yeah.
Hard to get apart
Well, I mean, it's probably harder than
before.
I'm just got shit in my hand.
Yep.
I gotta
Understood.
trim that rubber tape.
Crispy's the MacGyver of the situation, and can get us through pretty much any jam. Now, the harnesses I have are not Zara's size. He's not, we can adjust them to make them large, but this is ideal. It can work, and there's no sharpness on here. Okay. Yep, it's a little tight, but it'll work for this run, and then we'll be back to get another harness. But in the meantime, that's what happens here now. You see how Chase is taking over. Come on, Zara. Now be a little bit intimidated coming past him. See how it was easier when he was in the other position? And that's why I was explaining. And that's all a dominance thing, believe it or not. Even though these guys are best of buds, there's still always a pecking order. And I've got to even watch Princess back there because she could snap a little if Chase comes in her territory. I mean, these are all realities on the dog trail. And once I got his problem one clasp, we're in business, because from there it'll be easy to change him out and fix him. What I mean by that is to take it off of him, because If I have to, I can slip it over his head. Main thing is making it sure it's secure while we run the trails. This one has a little bit of a problem, but we got it. Cool. And now when we get outside, I'll check this and make sure it's actually in there well. So the harness goes underneath the legs, the front paws. Okay, good boys. Now I'll close this out, and we're going to load the dogs onto the bike.